baby. It's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey, and welcome back to another quick chat, okay? Make sure you're hitting the like button, okay, on your way in. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do that as well, okay? Because we're going to be talking about some housewives, okay? Let's talk about some of the ladies, all right? First up, I actually want to talk about Miss Eva Marcille, okay? Now, Eva Marcille and her husband definitely took to social media to announce that they are about to have yet another child. Okay, so they put up this post and it says, and another one. We are so excited that the cat is out the bag. There goes my summer, but I could not be happier. Okay, this is a repost from her husband, and he said, my wife Eva and I are so excited to welcome our new addition, okay, baby Madison, into the Sterling family coming this fall. All right, so it looks like Miss Eva Pickford may actually be with child. I must say, I'm a little not too sure. And the reason why I say that is because today is indeed April Fool's Day. Okay, so people have been out here getting folks. All right, so I'm holding on to my congratulations, Miss Eva, until maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, when we find out indeed that you have not retracted your statement and said April Fools, then you can get my congratulations. But as of right now, I'm going to reserve that. Put it in my pocket for now, girl. Okay, y'all go ahead and hop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts, because as of right now, I have not seen her say anything. Okay, the the post has been on her page for about 2 hours now. So I don't know if she's gonna hit us up at 11:59 and say, hey, we was just kidding, girl, April Fools. Not sure. I mean, they've gone as far as to give the baby a name and a time frame that we can be expecting, okay, her to deliver the baby, all right, which is going to be this fall. So we shall see. But again, I'm going to withhold my congratulations until I know for sure that she is about to, give birth, honey. Okay, so let's go ahead and scoot over and let's talk about, let's see, some other things that we have going on over here with the housewives. I actually want to go ahead and talk about Sheree. Okay, Sheree Whitfield. Now, y'all know Sheree is returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14, and I'm excited. Okay, I am pretty excited. Y'all saw my reaction. You guys saw me talk about the trailer more in depth. Listen, girl, more in depth, girl, listen, I'm excited. I don't know what else I could say. I mean, nothing else is really on television at this time. It's not a whole lot that's been going on. So I'm looking forward to another Real Housewives show that we all can chit chat about. Okay, and Miss Sheree is definitely coming back. She actually took to social media herself so that she could put a post up and let the people know some things. She says, don't call it a comeback, call it a takeover. Okay. She says, your favorite girls will be back May 1st on Bravo. Y'all heard that? May 1st on Bravo. She says, I can't wait for you all to follow me on this journey called life. There were lots of blood, sweat, and tears shed this season. I hope this chapter of my life inspires you to not give up on your dreams, give love a chance, and knowing your worth. Also, thanks for the consistent support and efforts for my return throughout the years. I took a much needed break, but your girl is back and I'm ready to check a BIT. Okay, Team Sheree, you are truly appreciated and will not be disappointing. Okay, she will not be disappointing us this season. It's going to be a long ride, so brace yourselves. Okay, so that is indeed what Miss Sheree had to say. Some part of me feel like it is going to be a long ride. I feel like we're probably going to get a really long season because I think the season is going to be long. I am a bit concerned with, when the season is super long, some things can tend to drag out. It may not be as entertaining as it once was at some point. So that's what I don't want to happen. Y'all know they've been gone for about a year now. Okay, so now they finally coming back, and I just feel like they've been filming for quite some time now, at least since maybe August, I thought, of last year. So I feel like it's so much that they could talk about. I feel like they just wrapped up in February. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's a very long time. Maybe that's the normal time frame. but I feel like the season might be long. They might have a lot to give us, but we'll just have to see. I hope that it's a season where everybody gets excited all over again, like it was earlier in the Real Housewives years, right? Of Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise years, like earlier on. When was it? Maybe like season 5, 6, when things started to really get good. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping for. I'm hoping that everybody gets back excited about the show and these new ladies that's going to be a part. And speaking of new ladies, actually, one of the ladies that will be joining this season is Monyetta Shaw, okay, who happens to be I don't want to say baby mama, but she has children with Neo, okay? She took to her page to say, the word is out. I'm super excited to be joining the lovely ladies of Real Housewives of Atlanta as a friend of the show this season on Bravo. Things are about to get peachy, okay? And this is coming from our girl, Miss Monyetta Shaw. And I am excited to see her in action, girl. Okay, so she has went ahead and accepted that position as friend of, and we want to see what Miss Monyetta is going to get the girls this coming season. So I'm super excited about it. Y'all already know we're going to be reviewing it, girls. So make sure that you come back and you engage with us as we talk about the show. Okay, so let's go ahead, transition and move on over to some basketball wives, right? Let's talk about some basketball wives. I hear you right now. I know quite a few of you guys are not really caring, but you're going to hang in there and just listen, okay? I'm sure you're going to hang in there and listen. And ain't nothing wrong with that either, okay? So let's go ahead and just talk about it real quick. I'm actually reading from Urban Belle magazine. They're saying that Zell Swag, all right, I do believe Zell Swag is a good friend of Malaysia's, okay? I feel like we probably saw him on Basketball Wives, but we also, of course, he comes from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, but I think he and Malaysia are pretty close. But Urban Belle magazine is saying that Zell Swag slams Brooke Bailey, plus Maylasia Pargo reportedly takes break from Basketball Wives, okay? Let's see what this article is saying. They're saying, cash changes were made after another controversial season of Basketball Wives. Basketball Wives fans have heard a lot of rumors about the upcoming season. Yes, we have. A lot of rumors, a teeny weeny bit of footage. We really don't know a whole lot of what's going to happen or what we're in store for this upcoming season, okay? They're saying, in fact, a lot of cash changes were made after the previous season. Indeed, y'all know OG will not be returning. Evelyn Lozada decided to skip out on the plug, and Miss Shaunie O'Neal decided to scale back a little bit. Y'all know Shaunie O'Neal ended up getting engaged earlier this year, the end of last year. So now she's engaged to a pastor, from my understanding. I think she moved down to Texas. Y'all know she's working on her, her plant business, okay, her tree business, okay, her weed business. She's over there working on, from my understanding. So she's definitely going to be scaling back some things. And y'all know the previous season, what was it, season 9, I think it was, and season 8, or maybe it was 10 and 9, not sure. But the last 2 seasons, it was a lot of controversy surrounding colorism and Miss OG. Okay, it was a lot of stuff going on, which caused them to kind of shake up the cast. And when they decided to shake up the cast, they ended up bringing back some old, very old. I don't think anybody is new. I think it's some newly old and some very old castmates they brought back. Okay, we are going to get some of the current people, the ongoing people like Maylasia, and of course Miss Jackie Christie will still be a part of the show. But they did bring back some old heads. Okay. So there's that. Let's see what else they're saying. They're saying that Maylasia Pargo has been clashing with multiple cast members while filming the new season. Things got so bad between them that Evelyn refused to, well, I guess this is like some past information where they're talking about Evelyn refusing to film with OG. Okay, so we already know about that. That's one of the reasons why, okay, the ladies are not going to be on the show anymore, because it became very controversial. And also, I still feel like Shaunie kind of handled that situation pretty poorly, in my opinion. But keep going. They're saying, well, there has been a lot of drama as the cast films season 10. Maylasia Pargo isn't on good terms with a few of the LA ladies. Okay, I have been hearing that. They said, and her close friend Zell Swag has no problem having her back. And I feel like that's fine, Zell, for you to have her back. But I feel like you're a guy, so let one of her other friends, like Bambi probably not up for the BS. And those of you guys that don't know who I'm talking about Little Scrappy's wife. Okay, they got like 3 or 4 children together. She may not be down for the BS, but I just feel like let another woman have her back if that's going to be the case. I don't want to see you up there arguing with her. Okay, the same way. Who was it? It was one of Jackie's guy friends, I think, that was arguing with one of the ladies. I think it was arguing with Maylasia at a bowling alley event. Remember when Maylasia and Jackie got into it, and then one of the dudes jumped in there and called her out, and then it was a whole mess. He was out of line. Okay, so I don't really want to see Zell up here arguing with the ladies. Okay, now they're saying, in fact, he recently had some words for Brooke Bailey amid rumors that she and Maylasia got into an altercation. I did hear that as well. All right, they're saying it's also being rumored that Maylasia is over the show at this point, so she took a step back from filming. And I just find it to be so interesting that Maylasia did take a step back from filming, considering the fact that you were one of the, the mean girls out here, right? You were one of the mean girls that was, giving the girls that work. Okay, at least when you first came on the show, you didn't start out that way. So I feel like they probably created, they created a beast or whatever when it came to Miss Maylasia. Okay. Yes, I feel like she kind of ended up turning into being, one of the mean girls because she wanted to be down with Shawnee and Evelyn them so bad, girl. And then they said that her good girl, Miss Brandy Maxfield, couldn't come back to the show. But, Maylasia got a kid. She got to keep her check going. So she decided, to return and get on the good side with the ladies, right? And when I say ladies, I do mean Miss Evelyn Lozada and Shawnee O'Neal. But right now, it looks like Maylasia Pargo could be being iced out the group at this point. And I'm looking forward to seeing it. I haven't always been crazy about Maylasia as she's been on the show. Remember when she picked it, whether Jen was right or wrong when it came down to the things that she said about Evelyn, Miss Girl picked up a whole table and threw it at that woman. Do you hear me? So now you're going to be the person, right? Now it was OG that was being iced out or whatever. And now here it is. You're going to be able to feel what everybody else has felt, what Jennifer has felt when she felt like she was iced out of the group, OG, and I'm sure it was a host of other individuals. Now you're about to feel that. They're saying that Maylasia Pargo isn't on the best of terms with multiple Basketball Wives cast members. Producers have decided to bring back a good bit of the LA cast. And as I've already told you guys, that's Brandy Maxfield, DJ Duffy, Brooke Bailey, British Williams, as well as my girl, Miss Angel Brings. Hey, Angel, honey. Okay, so also they're saying rumor has it she's clashed with all of them while filming the upcoming season. Now, y'all know Brandy and Maylasia fell out like a long time ago, like years ago. And I ended up, following, not following, but, snooping around and saying that they weren't following each other, but they never were loud about the fallout of the friendship. So we never knew what happened. So I'm thinking we're going to get into that when Basketball Wives come around, and I'm open to seeing it. And I hope you guys are open to hearing it if you're not going to be open to seeing it and watching it. Okay. They did say that, she's no longer friends with Brandy, as I've just told you guys. And while it's unclear what led to their fallout, reports suggest that the fans will see it all play out on the show, which is what I'm looking forward to. Now, in the meantime, they said it's been rumored that most of the cast didn't want to film scenes with Maylasia. So she only filmed scenes with Jackie Christie, as well as the two sisters, Nia and Noria Dorsey. Remember the two girls that came last season for absolutely no reason to really just hang out in the house? Yeah, them. Okay, they said one can imagine that she hasn't made much progress with Jennifer Williams after she threw a table at her years ago. Remember I mentioned that. They also said it was also rumored that Maylasia got into a physical altercation with Brooke. That's one thing about Brooke. Brooke don't get into a physical altercation with you very quickly. Now, y'all know Brooke and Jackie Christie ended up getting into it a few years back as well. But I don't think we ever got to see the incident happen on television. If we did, I just can't recall it, right? So they're also saying that Zell swag comes from Brooke Bailey amid her conflict with Maylasia Pargo, okay? So that's pretty much that. Although Maylasia may not be in a good place with a few of her co-stars, she's always able to depend on her good friend, Zell Swag, who will always have her back. Okay, so child, this is a mess. They say after a photo went viral of Brooke and some of the other cast members on the red carpet at a fashion show, Zell threw some shade at Brooke's look. Okay, it was a green attire. He asked, who is the Green Lantern with the botched body? And you guys, this is the actual image, okay? I didn't know that he said that, but I was going to show you guys this image anyway, because I wanted you to see that Maylasia is not a part of this photo. So when they talk about her being iced out, I'm thinking that she probably is, because I asked, where is Maylasia? And somebody responded and said somewhere being treated how OG was last season, okay? That's what somebody said. But you can see the ladies here. I must say, I am not a fan of the fashions at all. I think the only two that passed the test for me would probably be Jackie Christie and Miss British Williams. Okay, I felt like they kept it plain, simple, and cute to me. Okay, it wasn't anything fancy or over the top. I don't know if it was supposed to be a black and white event, and if so, it seems like Brooke Bailey missed the mark, as well as Miss Jennifer Williams. I don't understand what Jennifer was going for. It's not that she looks bad. I just think she should, in a different setting, she would look much better. Okay, but I want to hear you all's thoughts and comments regarding, you know, the fashions and things. Let me know your thoughts. But it seems like Zell was calling this woman a Green Lantern. The outfit just doesn't look good here. I don't know if I would say a lantern, but it's not going for me. Okay. But again, you guys go ahead and hop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts about the outfits and Miss Maylasia being iced out. Y'all think it's her turn? I feel like everybody has a moment. Everybody has a time. And now it's time for Miss Maylasia to receive, unfortunately. Okay, so that's what we got going on, honey, with Basketball Wives. Let's go ahead and scoot over to some Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, let's talk about Carlos King. Carlos actually ended up going live last week, and I caught like the very tail end, and I saw that mailing things, you know, mailing quite a few. I think it was mailing Marceau for sure that were in the comments, you know, going back and forth. And I was like, dang, I missed the end of it. Okay, because I would have loved to have caught that. Okay, but Urban Bell Mag seems like they may have caught just a bit of it, so we're going to talk about it here. Okay, they're saying that Carlos King doesn't hold back his thoughts about Marceau Scott's solo trip to Africa, honey. So let's keep going. Okay, they're saying that Marceau Scott has been accused of cheating on Letitia Scott. Not saying that those are the words of Carlos, not at all. Those are just some of the words that the spectators are putting out there. Okay, so Love and Marriage Huntsville star Marceau Scott has been a hot topic on social media, at least season's reunion. Okay, he admitted that Martell Holt brought his mistress, Miss A. Curry, around, and he said the first time he saw her was when the men partied in Atlanta. I don't believe that was the first time, but let's keep going. Carlos King asked Marceau and Maurice Scott if they were around to witness this interaction and the connection between the two. Marceau said yes. Maurice said no. Okay, but he later told Kimmy that he was at the club that night, not too long after. Okay, Marceau posted a photo from that night on Instagram. Maurice was indeed in the photo. Okay, got people looking at him sideways now. So Marceau's Instagram post resulted in Miss A accusing the Scott brothers of cheating on their significant others on social media. And during an interview, Ariane said that she allegedly saw Maurice and Marceau with other women, and both men have since denied these claims. Okay, now on the recent episode, Marceau was called out about that Instagram post. Interestingly enough, fans of the show have had a lot to say about a revelation he made. Okay, he said that he traveled to Africa alone to clear his head, and he wasn't able to contact Miss Letitia Scott during this time. I didn't know he said that he wasn't able to contact her because he didn't have a working cell phone. I didn't know he said that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Very shady behavior there. Let's keep going. Some fans have suspected that this means Marceau was probably with another woman. However, Marceau has pushed back on this, and he said that Africa isn't the destination that men take their side chicks to. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? That's all the way out of the country. I mean, Martell took his to Atlanta, far away from where he was in Huntsville, and then you're going on a trip to Africa. You should at least understand why people would speculate and assume the things that they assume, especially when you're a person that doesn't like to answer questions directly very often. You like to send people on roller coaster rides before you get to the answer. That's how you Scots are. So, and you got to understand why people are starting to believe the things that they're believing, okay? Even though, you know, it may not be true, but I mean, the way the setup is looking, it's definitely questionable, okay? So let's see what else they're saying over here in this article. Let's see. Let's get to Carlos. Okay, let's get to Carlos. They said, well, let me go right above that. Okay, recently Marceau pushed back when fans accused him of being there with another woman. He feels like this opinion is nonsensical because, in his opinion, men don't take their side chicks to Africa. Marceau also said he can see why women get cheated on if they think that his trip to Africa meant there was another woman around. You see why women get cheated on? That's the same type of language that Martell used with Destiny, saying, see, that's why you're getting a divorce now. So it's kind of, you're giving birds of a feather flock is what you're giving, in my opinion, Mr. Marceau. Okay, it's definitely giving birds of a feather flock. Now, first of all, Martell already let the cat out the bag a long time ago. All right, and then fast forward, y'all hanging out, even when he's doing his BS that he's doing, and you're still friends with Mel and all of that. You allowing this to go down, so you were content, you were okay. Makes me think that that's behavior that you would do at some point as well. And then you want to sit up here, like your thoughts to me are starting to align with Martell's. So it's not far-fetched at this point. Not putting anything on him, but it's just not far-fetched. It's not adding up. Okay, they said Love and Marriage Huntsville executive producer Carlos King also had some thoughts while he was on Instagram Live recently. He said, I don't care what you call me, but what you won't call me is a person sitting at home while my man is in a different continent. I know that's right. He said, that's me. Then he says Monique Samuels even went to Africa with her husband and their 4 children. You do not go to Africa by yourself. And I agree hands down with Carlos. You just don't. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that he should have even been allowed to do that. If you can't travel in the United States as a family, you should not be allowed to travel outside of the United States solo. Period. I do not like that at all. I do not like it at all. And it looks very bad for Tisha, no matter how long she tries to, hold on to her man. And I'm going to believe him and this and that. Tisha, high key, is giving disrespect. It's giving him disrespecting you. It's giving him disrespecting boundaries, okay? I don't know if you put them in place or what's happening, but you need to get a grip. I just don't think that's fair. And, I can hear her now saying, well, our relationship is ours and we're going to do how we think it fits us and la, 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 la. And I'm like, okay, you do that, Tisha, whatever works for you. It still doesn't make any sense, girl, but you're going to be complacent and that's your marriage. You can do what you want. The choice is yours. Okay. Either way, good luck. All right. Now, as I said, I agree 1000% with Carlos. Okay. Africa is not a trip that you go on by yourself, okay? We saw where Monique definitely went over there and they did take the kids, okay? So why could this not have been a family thing? But you want to go away to clear your mind to get away from the family, but never even trying to do anything with the family anyway. Girl, let's move on. Speaking of Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay, it seems like Melody Holt has dropped her latest song called Down. It was doing really good on iTunes, all right? It seems like Miss Candace Dillard decided to shout her out, and it looks like Miss Melody decided to actually retweet that because it looks like Candace also has a project out called Win. I believe it's called Win. It's out, and, as well as Miss Melody. Okay, so Candace says if you are not watching the new visuals to Win by herself and Running Up Down by Melody, what are you doing with your life? In so many words, girl. Okay, support a queen today. All right, so there's that. We see where actually, I take that back. Actually, let me take that back just a second. It actually was not Candace that posted that, okay? I do not believe that was Candace. I do believe that was a Candace fan page that actually reposted it and, added both ladies. And of course, Miss Melody decided that she was going to go ahead and reshare that. Okay, so y'all let me know if you guys have checked out the song, how you're feeling about it. Let me know all of your thoughts. Okay, I want to hear your thoughts about everything that I discussed today on the quick chat regarding Sheree returning, us getting Miss Monyetta Shaw, Miss Eva possibly being pregnant, girl, because it's April Fool's. I guess we'll know for sure tomorrow if the post is still up there. Also, let me know your thoughts about Carlos King and the things that he had to say about Marceau going all the way over there to Africa by himself. In addition to that, let me know your thoughts about Miss Maylasia Pargo and her being iced out with the ladies. Okay, I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.